Good evening to each and everyone. It's a boy GFC Government back again with another video. Today we're gonna do the Premier League preview show and talk a little bit about Chelsea. As you know, Chelsea is the team. Not doing so well right now, but Chelsea is always the team, right? So just just gonna run down the games for the weekend. For those who didn't get to watch it, and I have the link in the description. Anyone watching and want to join, you can to have your say. But this weekend is not really much to really go on about because this weekend wasn't honestly it wasn't like the rest of weekends. But we got some bang of a game. Sorry for if it's dark tonight. Doing some really clean up and move around for the holidays. I got families coming over for Christmas dinner, so got a lot of work, a lot of stuff on the floor and everything. So just getting into the Christmas spirit. So let's go on with the first game of the weekend. We're just gonna go through it, and then we're gonna just talk a little bit about Chelsea after. So it's just a quick rundown of the games for this weekend. So the first game was for the weekend. The first game was Tottenham, well, Nottingham Forest, which we all knew how that went. We all knew that Tottenham run away with it 2 to, I think it's 2-0. So Nottingham Forest. So Tottenham 2, Nottingham Forest 0. And the Nottingham Forest get a red card in the later stage of the game and go down to 10 men. Sorry, Tottenham go down to 10 men in the later stage of the game. So it wasn't really a banger game. It was just a one-way traffic. Um, so it wasn't much. There's not much there to talk about. We go to the next game. We move on to Portsmouth and Luton, which we know that game suspended with a tragic, to Luton captain where he collapsed in the field. And today they were saying that he's responding and they're just doing some more checkups, and that's a sign of the good news. To know that he's by he's awake. That's a good sign. Because a lot of people suffer that and don't even make it. So my our feelings go to him and his family, and hope he make a speedy recovery, and hopefully he can come back to something that he loved, where he used to take care of him and his family. So hopefully that he can come back and start to play the game, just like Christian Eriksen for Manchester United. So you know, just put out your prayers for him and his family for a speedy recovery. Then we go to the next game of the weekend, where this one was a surprise because Manchester City was 2-0 up, and Crystal Palace creep back into the game. I don't know how they allow Crystal Palace to creep back in it, but that was a magnificent game. To be quite honest, that was a game that we all could really sit there and was like, because to be honest, if we be honest, no one want Manchester City to win a four-peat. I'm a Chelsea fan. I don't want Manchester City to win, and I can't afford for Arsenal to win. I can't afford for Liverpool to win. So the only person that I will look at right now and say I will support them to go for the title is probably Aston Villa, because Aston Villa is not really a tiger, and this is a season where I would love to see Aston Villa do a Leicester, dilly ding, dilly dong, and run away with it. So I'm not a hater, I'm just a fan, and I'm a Chelsea fan. So right there, I would love for my team to just wake up and start to get onto it. Then we go to the next game. We go to Burnley, Everton. Everton is on a run. I think that's their fourth game in a row since they lose that 10 points deduction. They've been on it. Hilltop kid, welcome man, big up. You know, right there, the Everton, they're on a mission. And if it wasn't for that 10 points deduction right now, Everton would probably sit in eighth or probably seventh place. So it's that points deduction while they really throw them back. And we'll move over to the next game. It's Newcastle, Fulham. Fulham seems like they were having a little grip on the game until that red card. You know, as soon as that red card occur, then you know that it turned the page right there. So you know Newcastle run away with a 3-0 victory over over Fulham. You know, down to 10 men. You know that one goes. So they stand no chance against Newcastle, to be quite honest. So Newcastle 3, Fulham 0. And as I said, I'm gonna touch on the Chelsea game last because we're gonna debunk a little bit on the Chelsea game, and we'll go over to the West Ham Wolves game. That's Chelsea's next opponent in the Premier League, and for what I see today, you know, I'm not gonna say that Chelsea have to get a 3 point from that game, but this run we got right now, if we can go on a run like Everton right now, I think we can just write off European football and all type of football completely. Just prepare to save ourselves from relegation zone. You know, so hopefully, hopefully we can we can just dig in and deep and get a 3 points. So that kid that from Ghana that Chelsea was going for all summer long, he surprised me because a lot of people saying that you have to get settled in for the Premier League, and he hit the Premier League running right now. Kudus is right now he's on form. You know, he's finding the back of the net, something that I didn't know or didn't look to see that he will be settling so quickly. Which I know he's a baller because I saw him in the World Cup, and from then on he kind of like take my attention. You know, I see where he did against Portugal, so I know there is a player in there, but to see that he just take off for with West Ham like that. So that's a good look, you know, to see he's taken off so good and being and be playing and be scoring too because he's not only playing good, he's scoring a lot of goals. He scored two for them. So that was a really good look to take a good look on see what Wolves have in store. We go to Brentford and Aston Villa. The reason why I touch Aston Villa now before I even go over to Arsenal, Aston Villa, Aston Villa, Aston Villa is a surprise package this season. Aston Villa is on. They're not losing games. They're not drawing games. They're winning every single game, especially at home. And plus, they're picking up points away. So what that's supposed to tell you, Aston Villa right now is on a run, and if they can keep this up till probably further down in the in the year, you know, they probably have something cooking. So look out for Aston Villa. Give me a second, Pete. Arsenal was. Okay, I don't need that anymore. Yeah, so Aston Villa, they're scoring. Not only say they're scoring, they're defending really well too. So they're not conceding a lot of chances. So you can say that today they probably maybe be lucky because of that red card because they were down to one goes to nothing. But overall, they did come back. So that's a big plus because playing against 10 men sometimes can be difficult, and they did not make it be too hard for them. They did take the lead, and they keep it right there. So that's a good look for them. The game that we all want to see because Arsenal, that Brighton is their boogie team. They haven't been Brighton for a good while now, and Brighton been beating them at Arsenal ground too. So it's not like Brighton always taking 3 points away from Arsenal. So Arsenal is a team to consider as a title contender for this season because some games that Arsenal used to lose, especially last season when they baffled it, that's one of the team that they lost to, and picking up the 3 points from that team this season. And let's see when they go next weekend to Anfield, and if they can go over that hurdle, then you can put Arsenal as the title favorite right now because Man City is in a tough spot, and Man City is off to the FIFA World Club Championship, and been playing matches over there, and then have to come right back into the Premier League mixture. You can be I've probably been burned out if they don't use the squad properly over there, rotate. And a lot of people don't understand that Manchester City do not have a big squad. Not saying their squad is not world class, but their squad is not big. Their squad is just a normal, probably 12 or 13 by the losing of Gundogan and Mahrez and plus Kevin De Bruyne out, and Kovacic is not that fit. Nunes that they buy from Wolverhampton is there and about in the mix. He's not that fit either, and you have to look at it and say that Manchester City is not that deep in depths, and because Kevin Phillips is there, and he's going anywhere because he don't even play. Pep don't trust him. So right now, Arsenal can run away with probably a 6 or 9 point lead by the time Man City kick the ball again. So if Man City come back with their 2 games in hand or 3 games, probably 2 games in hand, if they don't make use of those 2 or 3 games, they can end up being down there in 5th or 6th by the time they get in gear, which, Man City, you can't write them off. So it's a very, 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 very interesting Premier League season this season. My team is not in it, but honestly, I've been enjoying it because this week one team is up there. Because remember, Tottenham Hotspur was on top for about a week or a week and a half, and then Liverpool was up there for a week, and then now you got Arsenal is up there. Man City was up there one at a time. So there's a long time we haven't seen a Premier League like this. To be quite honest, it's been a good while since we really can sit back and watch and said, yeah, the Premier League this season we got last season Arsenal was leading the table until probably in April. That's when they throw it away. So that to show you, Arsenal was on top from the start of the season until the last quarter. So it's a big difference this season, to be quite honest. This season is something totally different. You got many teams that have been up there and many teams have been down and up and down and up and down. So we like the merry-go-round in that mix. But I would love if that mix, to mix properly, I would like Aston Villa crawl out of that mix and go the cream to the top. So right there to you guys, that's That's my take on it. That's what I want happen because I know for a fact that my team can't reach nowhere up there. So for me, I would love Aston Villa to take it. The last game, to be quite honest, we leave this one for it was Manchester United and Liverpool, which this one of the biggest game in the Premier League, and I was a little bit disappointed because I expect a little bit better show from Liverpool. We all know Man U was gonna sit back and try to hit on the counter, but we were looking, and all the Man U fans was saying it's probably a 7-up again, like last season, or probably even worse. But you know what's so funny about this Premier League? Manchester United have all these problems going on, and all these noise and sound around the team. But if you notice, Manchester United been picking up points. Like, I don't know what's going on, but they're being picking up points. They're probably not playing wonderful, and they're probably not the best thing since sliced bread right now. But they do picking up points, and that's one of the key is pick up points, and that's what they've been doing. They've been picking up points. So I don't know what's going on right there, but they've been picking up a lot of points. They lose a lot and they win a lot. They're the only team against probably all across the whole entire Europe that haven't joined a game all season long. It's either win or lose. Win or lose or win. That's Manchester United's season so far. And if they get it right, they can be a threat because they're finding ways to win game, and you can't count that out. Even though in our mind they got a lot going on with their takeover and with the coach, they want him in, they want him out, they want the Glazer out, they want Sir White, Sir Cliff in. They want the Qatar. They got like a lot of drama going on around that club, but they're still finding way out to win, and that's the key. If my team was finding way out to win and playing ugly, I would appreciate it because I would rather be up there in the mix until I can fix it and get it right than to be down in 12th place. To be quite honest, I rather win ugly and be in the mix and know that probably next season I get European football where I can probably go assign some more key pieces to the puzzle and know that I'm up there than know that I'm nowhere at all. So right now, for me, I rather my team to be in that place, but my team sorry for they're not. So we go to the last game, and that game is Chelsea and Sheffield United. For me, I sit there and I watch the game, and even though they say the team played good with moving the ball, but it was one of the most boring game I watched, to be quite honest. Especially the first half, like I don't know what to say. But the main thing, we get a 3 points. A win is a win. Doesn't matter how you win. A win is a win. A ugly win is the same win as a pretty win. So put it that way. But I rather get a 3 points, and I rather to see my team right now go on a 4-game winning streak. Ugly win, pretty win, whatever win. A win is a win. I rather see my team go on that run at this point in time. It doesn't matter how we get 3 points. Like let it 3 points talk. Don't even worry about the style of play. Or for me, I'm tired of seeing my team lose. Like to be honest, I'm tired of seeing my team down in 12th. Like since 1996, this is one of the worst performance of Chelsea team I ever think I ever see. Even though back in those days, a lot of people probably think it's because of Roman, but a lot of those back in those days, I've been watching Chelsea in the European League because first I started out to watch Inter Milan because the Italian Serie A was back then was the thing. No, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, it was a thing back in the days. The Italian Serie A was the league to watch, and I used to watch Inter Milan because of the phenomenon Ronaldo, and he was like a miracle worker with that ball, and give him that ball and he worked miracles. And then the Jamaican national team recruited Frank Sinclair to play for Jamaica. At that time, he was at Chelsea, way back down those days. And because I'm a Jamaican and a big supporter of the Jamaican national team, that's when I really started to watch Chelsea. And from then on, it's just like love at first sight. The when we're winning the Premier League, but the European League and all of those yes, Hilltop Kid, the blue. You're right there, right there. And from then on, the blue color, man, it's just something amazing. It just like fit on me right there. So from then on, never stop. Always, from Jamaica to Brazil I cheer for England when they're playing in the Euros and stuff. I always want to see them they do good because the Chelsea's from England. But Chelsea, man, from then on, Desailly, Frank LeBlanc, you know, name it. Then you got John Terry coming through. Idago Johnson, Jimmy Floyd Hasselback. I can go on. Wayne Bridge. Wayne Bridge and Baba Hira. Baba Hira was the left back from Nigeria. A lot of people don't even remember those players because he was one of those players, William Gallas, that we signed from Arsenal back in those days too. But Bobby Hero and Wayne Bridge was our left back. Wayne Bridge was a good left back until we upgrade on him with Ashley Cole. But a lot of people don't know Bobby Hero and Mario. I know Mario. I can't remember his full name, but I know his name was Mario. He used to be our right back. So you got from the Netherlands. So you got him, and you got Wayne Bridge or Bobby Hero was that left back. The team, and then we used to have Dennis Wise. I used to like watch Dennis Wise too because Dennis Wise was a real proper leader. He was a leader up in your face, and they kind of like take me over from there. So I used to sort of watch him closely, and Sutton. I think we used to have this striker too, was Sutton, that he used to come off the bench and score some dramatic goal, real late goals, and I think he was there with Idago Johnson and Jimmy Floyd Hasselback. And then you have Frank Zola, then you have Blunkard, that the winger, and then we got Duff early in Roman days. It was some we passed through some good players, like some really really good players. If I sit here, I can Cudicini, I cannot go through a whole lot. So it wasn't. I knew Zola, DZ, the name. I know Zola for sure. He was a great. Zola was a legend, and he was a legend. He was one of the most gifted player I ever watched play, man. He was so good with the ball. Zola is a legend. A legend is Zola. Zola. So those days, the game was really, really, really like good in those days. But even if you don't win, but you can know that we got a team, and you can expect that certain game when we go to certain game, you can expect the team's going to walk out victorious. These days I can't tell because you got sometimes Ryan Sterling is on top of his game, and then another day, 2 games, 3 games, you probably don't get nothing from him. So it's an helper. But Tuesday I probably have Jersey on it's an analyst. You analyze the game. You know, it was a really, really, really good analyst of the game. Taking me in a lot of times, and honestly, he know his stuff. So I'm trying to get him on Tuesday for a stream. Hopefully we can get it work. I think we can do some good work together because he know his stuff. Want to go depths and deeps into some of probably the ownership and the players we got now. Because I know a little bit about the game because I play. I play when I was the first time I played a Division 3 game. It was in Division 3. I think I was 12 years old. That was my first game where the left back was out, and my coach. That time in Jamaica, I used to play for this team, Kush United, the club Kush United. I don't think that club is around anymore. And my first game, I think I was 12 going to 13 years old. I was playing as a left back. My first, because I was a striker, because I was so skinny, so they normally use me as a striker, because I used to, copy everything that Ronaldo did, the phenomenon I'm talking about. When I used to copy all his moves and tricks, and I used to love scoring goals, because I used to got the speed where I just sometimes the defenders are slow, so I would just push it where I know I can reach there and then slap it home because that's used to my favorite stuff. When I play against defenders that I know that really slow, I never really like waste time trying to hold it up or nothing. I normally just like push it and just use my speed to get past them because I know once I go past them, they either have to take me down, or and get a red card or I get a penalty or something. So I normally like, and then I used to practice like free kick and stuff to on the walls, and so it was really good. Not much to say, I was the greatest ever, but I could play. I won some MVP trophies, and there comes a knee injury, career is over. So that's why I was then I'm never too harsh on no player at all because when you go out there, you never can tell. So that's why I never like criticize any player or saying bad stuff about any player. To be quite honest, I always trying to be positive because you never can tell. Just like today with yesterday with the lieutenant captain, he never know that was gonna happen. None of us know the minute nor the hour. So I always try to stay positive, bring positive vibes around everything and look for the best option at all times, the best situation. Because sometimes a little bit of that, the only thing you can do is just help you know. So I rather to be there and to know that I'm trying my best to do good, or to say some positive things because people are fragile in these days anyway. I know we're off topic a little bit, but it's just people are fragile. And these players are human, not because they're making a whole lot of money, We think that they're superhuman. They're super. No, they're just like me and you. They go through a day-to-day life just like us. It's in the same bracket, you know. So it's not saying that you can, if a player not playing good, like we're not gonna talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, but to go in deeps and depths, I don't really go deeps and depths into players. Criticize a player for sure. He's not playing good. Of course, yeah, you're not playing good. But some people take it really far, and abuse is not really good in life. So to Chelsea owners, man, we don't know. It would be nice if they come out and like really, state the full plan to us. So at least the fans, we can get a little breather, a little ease to really know what their motive is. But for right now, we don't got Roman anymore, and that's what a lot of the fans we have to accept, because they force him to give up everything. It's not like he have a choice. He didn't have a choice, and we didn't have a choice. So what we have to do, we just have to live with whatever comes consequence come our way. So that's what we have to be doing right now, and hope for the best. And that's all we can do right now. Hope for the best. And hope will take us a long way. Even though sometimes they say time wait on no man, but time is something that we can get back. But sometimes we still have to be patient, because everything we do in life is a gamble. So you never know. So this what they're doing, it can turn out to be one of the greatest thing ever, and it can be one of the worst ever. So as I said, everything we do in life is a gamble, and it's sometimes if you don't gamble, you don't know if you're gonna be a winner. So what can we do? Live our life, because life always goes on. So if this set of players don't do it, probably 10, 15 years down the line, someone else will come and take the gospel and probably bring it to the glory land again. So we never can tell, because everything in life have their ups and everything in life have their down. So what we can do, we're gonna be a supporter. We have to keep on supporting. We have to keep on let our voice heard. We have to keep on do what we can do. Because that's the main thing, is to do what you can do. And what you can do is keep on to being a supporter, and keep on to make your voice heard. you know, Keep on letting them know that you're not gonna accept this, or you're not gonna accept that. And there's nothing wrong with it. Just keep it clean and civilized. But none of us know. We see that we buy a lot of young, talented player where they said it's gonna be probably the next great thing. Where a lot of players we could have buy some world class player. You know, so it's a gamble. That's all I can say. It's a gamble that we have to live with. And are we gonna live with it? We just have to accept where we are right now, and hope for the best. So just let us hope for the best. Let us say next season we're gonna be back. Uh, he was. Yeah, he was. He was. I'm watching some clip of him the other day, and boy, that man scored some beauty. I watched one with against Liverpool where he got Jamie Carragher was like dancing. Yeah. But you know, when I do video like this, yes, blessing, 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 that blood. Blessing, man. Blessing, blessing. No Manchester, I know Manchester, I think Manchester United is your team, right? Yeah, man, no Manchester United, man, is your team. Not doing good like myself, man. Not doing good like myself. Yeah, man, the Premier League this season, it's one of the best Premier League so far. You know, it's a long time we haven't seen so many teams, stand a chance to win it. Let me tell you something, people, about this man in the this man in the chat, Blood. Rather Mr. Lewis. He was one of the most gifted player I ever played with, and so learn a lot from him. But he never know until now. You know, he was he was so good with the ball at his feet, man, and so strong and powerful. Like you can't get him off the ball. Honestly, Mr. Lewis was one of the most gifted player. But Mr. Lewis, just like myself, man, I think you're born in the wrong generation. Just like myself, man, I think you're born in the wrong generation. I think if you did born in this generation, I think right now, a lot of people would be talking about you, man. You and I think the next guy, Butterboy and Zai, was some of the most giftedest player I ever played with, man. And Chenge, you know, the blood, man. Yeah, I talked to Mr. Oratio Brown. Remember Oratio Brown that used to play for Seba? I've been talking to him for a few, and they live up there, man. And I'm telling you, man, all those former greats that man, they all still playing. Like the I think they said Cuphead is there, and no, not Cuphead, ET. I don't know if you remember ET from Cornwall College. And all those former Seba greats, man, they all still be playing somewhere up, I think up in New York way. But you're one of the most giftedest player man I ever played with that blood, man. It was tough, man. Even those Sunday league games, man, we used to play for the Guineas, and yeah, man, you have to come prepare, well rest and ready to take you on, man. But this generation, even though you're in the talk right now, this generation of player, they're soft. I heard they play one game and keep on saying about recovery. Recover this, recover that. Back in our days, man, we played 3, 4 match in on a go. I remember you got corner league there. Plus, when we leave there, man, we're gonna play even games, And then we left that we gone right at supermarket, night game right there. Like we used to play non-stop, But trust me, David, you're one of the most giftedest player, man. Honestly, you're one of my little idol because when I saw you step up to represent Lilliput, man, for that team in Barrytown, Alta Bar, my dream was always to reach one of those to reach Alta Bar too, because you and Zai opened the gate, because you and Zion was like the Grangefield most superstars. Yeah, talking about six-a-side competition, man, where you play 5, 5, 6, 7 games, man, knockout competition, man, all day long. And these players play one game, and talking about recovery and being injured 24/7. I remember, man, when I get pulled muscle, man, all I do is strap it tight. Semi-final, okay, I miss semi-final, strap it tight, and I'm there for Barrytown in Jared Park. Pull muscle right there. Okay? When I take out my bandage, I can't even walk. I remember those days, man. These players know that nowadays is really soft. They can play 2 or 3 games without crying about injury and all these little things, you know. But people, Mr. Lewis, man, that you see in the chat right here, remember that name was a great player. When I said great player, I mean great. If he did born in this generation right now, as I repeat it, this man really could have taken the game to a different heights. He was a good defender. He was a solid midfielder. You know, not only that, he got power, he got strength. He remind me of Michael Essien. He can shoot. But at that time, unfortunately, playing in Jamaica, man, there was no money on the game. You know, and that's the truth. You know, no money on the game, so we play for fun. We didn't play for the money or nothing. We just play for the love of it and the fun. We take it real serious though. We never drop the ball, man. We compete. On Sundays we're playing even games, you know, we're playing for something. You know, all team, 2 team we get put together, man, and who the winner take all. You know, those were the days. Best days of playing soccer. Oh yeah, that's the best. That's the best day, man. Those are some of the greatest time ever, man. Greatest time. Honestly, I can't play no more because of my knee injury, but honestly, man, I did enjoy it. You know, sometimes I'm here, man, and sit down. I wish I can go back 10 years. You know, honestly, I wish I could. You know, because sometimes I see some of these players making some little silly mistake and doing some little silly stuff where when I look at it, man, I was like, man, I wish I could. Because I remember when I was playing Division 1 for Baritown, you know, and I was in the Division 1, and I was the top goal scorer in the whole entire league. You know, playing as a center off. I was on, I think it was 12. I think I was on 12 goal. Yeah, I remember those. I remember that day, man. And then I don't remember if you remember this player. They call him 40 Legs that used to play for Altabar one at a time. I think he leave Altabar and go play for Kings from I think that team come from up Roadsides. And he was the one that passed, man. The man scored 25 goal in about 7 games. Yeah, about 25 goals, man. He come halfway the season, man. 25 goals. That man was a goal machine. Because I watching Chelsea recently, man. I see Jackson missing some chances, man. You give that man that chance, man. The net, man, will be shaking. Net will be shaking, man. I remember play against this former Jamaica national, Gainer Blacks too. That was one of my toughest games that I ever played in the history of my playing career. I mean, that player, man, he was something different, man. That man is a talent. So and player like those, man, never really see the light. You know, right? These players getting right now. The same thing with Paul T. got Davis. He is one of the greatest goal scorer I ever see. You know, I'm watching a video. No, it was a picture he sent to me when he won the Caribbean all-time player, man. And then I think it was Pele was there, was giving him his award, you know, for top goal scorer. You know, and he never got nothing out of the game. You know, I remember when he got knocked out in Jared Park, his teeth, and he take it up, spit it out, man. I was watching the game, and he like went back out there, you know, scored a winner too. I think against Wattada. I think the Wattada are violent kickers, you know. So yeah, you got them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We still, you know, even though that still got that team out there, the Lilliput Rovers. You know, they're still kicking about in the senior league. You know, they not able to reach the Premier League. You know, all of our top players been going in and out. Yeah, yeah. Man, I'm telling you, man. Even my fiance right now, we've been talking all the time, and she would love to see me play. All those medals and trophies that I got out there. But yet they never see me play. But the greatest thing though, man, my big son, he saw me play and he was playing too, and I don't know. Then he just ended up give it up. But trust me, man, Zai. I remember, man, they call him the Maradona. Because, man, I'm telling you, man, some great moments, man, great moments, some fantastic moment, man. Sitting right here, right now, my mind is way back there. Oh yeah, man. The bad news. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I leave everything to him because one of the time I was I was there, still sending them everything they need, and then after a while is what I'm looking for and what they're looking for is something different. Because I was looking for them to build like a youth academy where we can develop the players and get them exposure and not only just to go out there and keep just playing for nothing. I was trying to build a self-sustain, and I guess they're not seeing what I'm saying. So, the I always trying to tell them like, listen, man, this is what I want, but they want to go their way. So that part go. But hopefully they can see the dream that I was thinking about. Because there's a lot of good young players out there. Because when I go there the last time at the clubhouse, we were playing some Sunday games, and a lot of young kid was there, and I see a lot of talent there. And most of the talent have been washed up since we left. Because we don't have no one really playing like back then when we were there. Because they don't even play over the church no more. They take away all the fields and everything. So right now we don't got much there to live on, live with the kids to playing. So, but it's gonna get better days are coming ahead because I think they said they're gonna build a new field somewhere up, go up in the hills. I think they're building a housing scheme there, so I think they said they're gonna build some new fields there. But hopefully they hurry and get it done, and hopefully we can go back one day and put on a competition where we can kick back and watch all the youths play, because that's one of the main thing I'm thinking about, to start a little foundation game there, where probably every quarter of the year, 3 times for the year, keep a little competition, but just to get the proper place where it can keep, that's one of the, because I think the Borough Town Center is not really there anymore either. Or if it do there, I don't think they play there no more. So those are some little things that I need to get deal with, and the next time I go back over there and see if I can put it in place. But that would be nice if we can go back one day and see that team in the National Premier League, where we can go and sit back and watch. It'd be a joy to see a team come from that community where no one expect that we could rise. So then we rise there. I'm not a big coach, but I know I did a wonderful job by carrying them from Division 3 all the way up. Yeah. But I'm living here, man. I'm missing the game. I'm missing not involved in it anymore. It's, yeah, man, it's different, man. Yeah, our time and friendship, man. Like, it was unbreakable, man. Like, no one ever see us fight or quarrel over nothing, man. The only thing we quarrel about, man, is the game. Yeah, man, the game. Yeah, we used to quarrel a lot over the game, man. We used to. But back then, man, when we were playing the Sunday game, it was tense, man. But our friendship, man, was unbreakable, man. We travel all over. Doesn't matter how far, man. We travel, we play, we take on any team, anytime, anywhere. Even the Big Daddy Corner League, man, was some of the greatest moments of my life. Honestly, those some of the greatest moments. I'm glad, man. I'm glad you're in the chat right now because you bring back all the good memories, man. All the good memories, man. I can cry when I'm talking about it. Honestly, I wish I can go back 10 years younger, man. I wish. Yeah, but the doctor they didn't fix my knee properly, man. I remember we were playing the league. I think I scored a goal from half line, a free kick. Because the keeper underestimate the wind. And when I kicked the free kick, he was off his line, so I kick it to swerve because the wind always come from Grinchpen way, go back to Barrington way. That's when the wind always push. So when I hit it, I hit it to the center because I know the wind was gonna take it, and it went back in the net. Man, I was celebrating, and all the players jumped on top of me, twist my knee out of socket. From then on, I tried everything, man. I did everything that I could, but I think the best way should have go at that time was surgery. But the doctor, when I go to the doctor, man, they told me that it was just, like swollen or nothing wrong with it. But I know I heard something pop, and I think that was it. Like up to today, like it never get. I even know I can't set my knee a certain way, but if I didn't do surgery back then, I don't think I would do surgery now. So yeah, bro. Talking about it, man. I'm telling you, man. Like I wish, I wish one day, man, we all can meet up, man, and keep a master league or something, because that's the only thing we can do right now. I guess we're gonna have to plan all of us, man. Otti, I think Otti's in Florida. Man, get Otti and Zion, everyone, man. We just plan a little master league, probably against Baritone or one of those teams. I still can call Orville or Ants. So we probably can one day, man. We can plan, and keep a master league. There's nothing wrong with that. We can turn the old man dream into reality. So we're old men right now, so they can turn their old man dream into reality. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call up Ottiman and everyone and see what we can do. So we can get that organized up and see where we can go from there. Yeah, because we have to bring back the good old days. Even one time for the year, or every other year. We can think about it. 'Cause we know we all got extended family and family now, but there's nothing wrong. My big bro in the building, Chelsea Prep. Hey, bro, Dabblad, I need you to go subscribe for me, man, over there, man. Yeah, man, that's my big bro right there in the chat. Chelsea Perplex, man. One of the greatest soccer show, man. Or you can go to the soccer channel too, because he's got two channel, man. People, go and subscribe over there, man. I'm telling you, you'll love it. It's a community that's really, 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 really nice. It's a family oriented community. You know, um, Go over there, man, and you talk football all day long, and listen to football all day long, because he make it be family oriented, so big up, big up, big up, much love and much respect. And thank you for the support. I was just here waffling with my all there. Most of the days I'm at work, I listen to it, talk about football, and it's really nice. It's not something where it's for everyone. It doesn't matter what team you support, it's for everyone. It's just community is just nice. Nice to listen, family oriented, you know, really, really nice. Yeah, man, much love to you too, man. And I really appreciate all the help and support. You support my channel a lot, so I really appreciate it. So I'm telling everyone in the chat right now, DZ the Kid, Hilltop Kid, go over and check it out. I know Hilltop Kid told me that he want to be a soccer player too, so he want to go play for his school. If you want to talk about soccer or learn some stuff about soccer, that's the place to go. Go over there and support. Yes, people, I got a stream coming up on Tuesday, with one of the most, we can say, he know his game, he know his stuff, analyst. He break down the game in details that I can't even break down as much as I play the game. So Tuesday, look forward for that wonderful collab. I know it's gonna be really nice. We're gonna do it after the game. Or I think probably after the game, because I try to work, because I know a lot of Chelsea content be gonna be going on. So I try to watch and see who's scheduled and try to work around it. Because we all share the love. Support each other. That's how you grow. You grow together. I learned that from the great man, the Chelsea. Yeah, man, it was really really nice. To really do a live stream. I haven't been doing a lot of live stream. I wish I can. I I think I can start to do some evening stream. Just like this, because I don't go to work until 4 a.m. in the morning. So I think I can. I think I can do back some evening stream. But I was trying to get everything organized and put together back. I was trying to work back on the studio, and right now I know it's dark, but the reason why it's dark right now is Christmas dinner. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of cooking and stuff. So I got a lot of stuff all over in the little office. I don't know if yeah, office is not really up to the time. So I'm turning on the light a little bit. So yeah, I'm just trying to get everything together, and hopefully by after the holiday, I've been dropping videos here and there, and get up in the morning and listen to my regular Chelsea broadcast, and enjoy the holidays. I'm off work for the next 2 to 3 weeks, so I'm enjoying a little moment and enjoy some football moments. And I'm not gonna say I'm in the building for the next couple days, because I'm gonna be in the building. Okay, I always text each and every day and said I'm in the building. Now I'm gonna be in the building on time, because I'm not working, so I can be in the building on time. I have to wait until when I get break time to skip over most of the time, but now I'm gonna be in the building. So thank you guys for watching, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. This is one of my best stream ever. Because the whole days, and the support and the love, and I really enjoy it. And thank you guys for watching. Remember, please like, share, and subscribe. And big up, bro. live on the stream tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be listening from start. And then Tuesday and the rest of the week I'll be in. Hopefully I can come on and have a few say on a couple of those streams. But I will be up and running for the next